Hey guys, Airgun Angie with Gateway to Airguns. I know, I'm not in my normal Gateway to Airguns studio. I am here in Texas with Rick, so this is his studio. He's letting me borrow it. How nice. I've got the Umarex Notos, and this is a 22 caliber PCP available as a carbine or a pistol. Let's grip it.
Glass caps are paper targets, hunting game where devastating hits. Which air rifle am I reaching for? From 177 to a 50 big bull.
If you guys want to take part in supporting the GTA and Airgun Web, be sure to stop over at patreon.com or Airgun Army and join the Officers Club. It's like $5 a month, where that helps us to be able to continue what we're doing and be able to accumulate extra products, extra equipment, to have more things to show you guys how they operate, how they function, their cons, their pros, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys want to help support the GTA and Airgun Web, please check out those two sites. You can become a Patreon, or you can become an officer at Airgun Army. And the thing about Airgun Army, it's super sweet. It's like a social media platform, but it's just airguns. So if you're a true airgunner, you love talking airguns with other airgunners, go join the Officers Club, go check out Airgun Army, and be a part of what GTA and Airgun Web are doing. Thank y'all. Aesthetics. From butt to muzzle, total length can be anywhere from 31 inches all the way to 34, and the total weight is 4 pounds. What do I mean 31 to 34 inches? It has an adjustable style, AR stock. It is very skeletal type gun. There's not a whole lot to it, hence the 4 pounds. It's very lightweight. It has the pistol grip and the adjustable trigger with the manual push button safety on the trigger. And then you move up, you'll find the 66 cc air cylinder with a max fill of 3,625 psi. At the end of the air cylinder is the fill port, where yes, we will need a probe, but I don't think that's a deal breaker. I think you'll find out why. And then at the end of the air cylinder, of course, is the manometer. I know I said it right that time. Above that, we'll find a moderator. I did not say that right. Moderator. It's integrated. It is not removable. Anyways, moving on to the barrel, we have a 11.75 inch rifled and shrouded barrel with a almost full-length pick rail on it, so you can use flip-up sights, red dot, a traditional scope, whatever. And what I plan on putting on it, yes, ATN LTV. That's going to be awesome on here. It is regulated, and the regulator pressure is set at 1900 psi. Let me see what else is there. You have a 7-shot mag. It has the side lever, which is a little different than most side levers. And of course, Umarex had to put their name on it. It's a little silver, very thin side lever that kind of hides away in the action, which is super cool. Then we have, of course, the breech, where you would load your 7-shot rotary mag. And guys, as far as aesthetics, I believe that is pretty much it. One more thing I forgot to mention. You see it right now as a carbine, but you can take this stock off, the butt stock off, and the grip as well, and replace it with just pistol grip, so you can shoot it as a pistol or a carbine. On to operation. So how do we operate this thing? It's actually fairly simple. Of course, mount your optic, whatever you choose, whether you're going to do open sights, flip-up sights, red dot sight, or a regular scope. Go ahead and mount your optic, and then it is a PCP, so we're going to need to get air. Attach your fill probe to your fill source. Turn the dust cover until the fill port is exposed. Insert the fill probe into the port and fill to the max fill pressure of 3,625 psi. Bleed the valve, remove the fill probe, and close the dust cover. Now let's load the 7-shot mag. Rotate the clear cover counterclockwise. Place your finger over the hole on the back side of the mag. Insert your first pellet head first. Rotate the cover clockwise and insert pellets head first until full. Pull the silver cocking lever to the back position. Insert the mag into the breech. Push the lever forward. Take aim at your target, disengage the safety, and squeeze the trigger. Okay, now we know the aesthetics, how to operate it. How does it perform? Next up, I did a pellet test off camera with multiple. I got a dome pellet card, a hunting pellet card, as well as a slug pellet card. The favorites on the dome pellet card, and this was at 25 yards, the favorites on the dome pellet card were the JTS. And then the hunting card was the H&N Sport Barracuda Hunter Extreme, followed by the slug shot card, and those are the, over here, the 21 grain H&N Sport slugs. So I've got 3 of the favorite ammo at 25 yards. And I am going to stretch this thing out to 50 only because I've experienced it shooting well at 50. So I want to see what kind of groups I'm going to get there. Oh, wow. Yeah, nope. Actually, I'm going to disagree with myself. You know what I forgot to do? I burned a couple, that's right. So, never mind about that. Maybe I should have burned 3, because those last 4 are really not bad. I'm going to shoot 1 more and see if it comes close to that group, because if so, maybe you just need to burn 3. Yeah, that's not bad for a little carbine, 50 yards. So now we'll do the Barracuda Hunter Extremes. Oh, man. What? I knew not to get excited. I'm shooting 1 more. What? Those first 4 were beautiful. Beautiful. I got my last one in here. I'm not giving up. A bullseye? Really? A bullseye? Some of you might go, oh, that's not great, but we're talking about a carbine with a little under 12-inch barrel shooting at 50 yards. Those groups are awesome. I'm going to continue my testing with the JTS Dome pellets. Next up, trigger pull. What kind of trigger pull can you expect from this? Well, I got around a 2-pound trigger. 2 pounds, 1.3 ounces the first time, and 2 pounds, 2.4 ounces. So not a bad trigger, and it is adjustable. So Umarex claims you get 21 shots within the reg pressure, 40 shots overall. These are my results. I got a shot count of 35, or 5 mags before it dropped below the reg pressure. Shot 1, 693. Shot 17, 688, and shot 35, 670 feet per second. So that's where it started dropping, and that's where I stopped shooting. You could probably get 5 more shots out of it before you have depleted the air source, but 35 shots, that's where I stopped. What about the accuracy from full to empty? It didn't match up with the results that I got when I was doing the pellet testing, but guys, that is Airguns. I mean, 1 minute you'll get a dime-sized group, the next minute you'll get a nickel-sized group. So it just kind of goes back and forth. But accuracy from full to empty. And do remember, those are 7-shot groups, not 5-shot groups. So a couple more pellets added into the mix. All right, on to max velocity. What can you expect? Umarex claims a max velocity of 700 feet per second with a 12-grain pellet. I used the Hobbies, which are 11.9 grains, and I got a max velocity of 787 feet per second. So a tad bit lighter than the pellet they were using with a little higher velocity. So I'd say Umarex, you got it right on. As far as dB meter reading, guys, I'm going to skip that this time because I did use the dB meter, but I am not satisfied with the results I got. This is a rather quiet air gun, and the dB meter I was using was like 107, 110, and I know that's not true. So I'm gonna wait till I get back home and I'm gonna test it there. If I had to guess what I was getting with this, I would guess maybe 90 dBs at the muzzle and probably 88 from the shooter's perspective. And I would guess maybe in the late 70s, early 80s, 20 yards away. It's actually a fairly quiet air gun. Now on to my favorite, normally my favorite, Offhand. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh. Oh. Oh, miss. So guys, I will say I'll have to do this again later because I wasn't feeling so hot. I think I was a little dehydrated, not used to being in the desert, and I was a little shaky. So I didn't do very well offhand with this guy. I knocked 2 of the paddles up. I hit 4 out of 5. So not terrible, but I'm going to blame that on me, and I will do another offhand test just for you a little later when I get home. On to cons and pros. All right, cons and pros. Are there any cons? A couple. Okay, so it would be nice if they sent you maybe 2 or 3 mags with this, because 7 shots goes really, really fast. And of course, I'm not really fond of a fill pro, but sometimes you just gotta deal with it. Then there is the fixed moderator, which it would be nice if that was removable. Other than those 3 things, there are no other cons. On to pros. So my overall overview of this air rifle is it's great. It's a great little PCP. It's small, it's light, it's compact, great for all size shooters, whether you're 7'7" and 350 pounds or 4'1" and 88 pounds. It's really great. It's adjustable as far as size goes. You can use it as a carbine or a pistol. It's got a decent trigger. The safety, I really like where the safety is located. It makes it simple to access, but it's not a trigger type safety. It's a multi-shot repeater, or it also comes with a single shot tray. So if you'd like to just shoot one at a time, you have that option as well. I like the full length pick rail for many optic options. The pressure gauge is super easy to read. It's accurate. It's accurate even out to 50 yards. The little short carbine like this, that's only pushing less than, with the average pellet, less than 700 feet per second, being pushed out to 50 yards and getting that type of accuracy, absolutely impressive, if you ask me. One thing that I did not cover, the foot pounds. How many, as if you're going to use this for a pester or a small game hunter, what kind of energy did I get? Well, with the couple different types of ammo, I got between 18 and 19 foot-pounds of energy. So definitely putting off enough energy for some pesting or small game hunting. It'd be a great, great in the blind squirrel getter. Well, guys, that's going to be it for the grip on the Umarex Notos 22 caliber regulated PCP, and I believe that it's under 300 bucks. Can't beat it. I can't beat it. Can't beat it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Airgun Angie with Gateway to Airguns. Y'all don't just have a good day, have an awesome one. See ya. Let me look at it.